Let's go ahead and look at an example here. The price of a home, I'm going to go ahead and highlight this one, is 195,000. The bank requires 10% down payment and you're paying 2 points at a time of the closing. The cost of the home is financed for 30 years at a fixed rate and the mortgage is 7.5%. So let's go ahead and see what they're asking you for. They're asking you for the down payment, the amount of mortgage, you already know the formula, and how much must be paid if you're paying 2 points at closing. Find the monthly payment and the total interest paid over 30 years. What I want you all to focus is when you see how much money you pay after 30 years, you will be surprised. So let's go ahead and do that. The solution, let's go ahead and check the first part. Their required down payment is 10%. So 10% in percentage is 0.10 times 195,000. So this is 19,500. So you are required to come up with the amount of 19,500. That is, you pay them upfront 19,500. And the amount of mortgage is the difference between the price of the home and the down payment. So the sale price of the house is 195,000, but you already come up with a down payment of 1,950. So you'll tell them, hey, you know what? This is the money I have. I can only give you 19,500 and I'm going to mortgage or take the loan for the rest. So the amount of mortgage that you take is the remaining amount, which is 175,500 because you already paid them the down payment of 1950. Now let's go ahead and look at the next one. They're asking us to find the cost of 2 points of the mortgage. Remember, you always pay the percentage of the mortgage amount. Even though the house price is 195, how much was it? 19500. You only take a mortgage for 17500 because you paid a down payment. So you have to find 2% of this. So let's go ahead and do that. 2% is 0.02 times, what's the mortgage amount? The mortgage amount is not the price of the house, remember, which is $175,500. When I find that, I get $3,510. So in addition to the 19,500, you also have to pay 3,510 for the lending institution. That will cover your legal documentation, any other work that they do. So the down payment is 195 is paid to the seller. The cost is 3,510 paid to the lending institution. Now let's see what the next one is. We have to find a monthly mortgage payment. Remember, the loan is only for $175,500. Your mortgage rate is 7.5. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the formula. So this is your P value. This is your rate. And you're paying it for 30 years. So this is your time. So let's go ahead and calculate what the monthly payment is going to be. So my PMT is P times R over N divided by 1 minus 1 plus R over N minus NT. Remember, you got to plug the whole thing into your Desmos calculator and make sure you put this in parentheses. That is equal to my mortgage amount, 500, open parentheses, 0. Remember, rate is always in decimal, 0.075. N value, I am paying mortgage every month, so my N value is 12. For mortgage, you don't have to even think about your end value because you will be paying mortgage every single month. 1 minus 1 plus, my rate is 0.075. That's a quite high rate. Over 12 minus 12 times 30. So when I plug all of this in Desmos, I end up with approximately 122,700. So the monthly mortgage, the final monthly mortgage that I come up with is 122,700. That's how much I pay every month for 30 years. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and calculate total the interest that we paid. So the mortgage amount is, what was the mortgage amount? 175,500, right? So what I want you to see here is how much do you pay them all together for 30 years? So get ready to be surprised. I'm paying them 1,227. I'm paying them every month for 30 years, right? And do you know how much that is? $441,720. So you take a mortgage for $175,500 and you pay them back $441,720. So do you see what's the difference between these two? So do you know how much interest we pay? Let me see, is that the next slide now? So the interest you pay is $441,720 minus $175,500. So you pay twice the amount of the house just as interest, almost twice the amount of the house just for interest. Do you see how much money this mortgage companies make? So how do you do that? So the best way to do is always save as much as possible for your down payment. And you always want to make sure you pay a little bit extra towards your mortgage. If your mortgage is 1,227, you might want to end up paying 1,500, a couple of $100 extra, because this will add up and that will reduce your interest amount and you'll end up paying towards your principal amount.